Welcome to Unsolved Historical Mysteries. The Mayan calendar's apocalypse prophecy. Why didn't the world end in 2012? The ancient Maya civilization was one of Mesoamerica's most sophisticated societies, known for its advanced architecture, writing systems, and art. But perhaps their most intriguing achievement lies in their astronomical knowledge. The Maya closely observed the sky, carefully recording the movements of the sun, moon, and planets. Through their meticulous tracking, they identified complex cycles, including solar eclipses and the phases of Venus. This astronomical precision formed the basis of their famous calendar systems. The Maya developed multiple calendars, each with unique purposes. The Hab calendar was a 365-day solar calendar used for agricultural planning, while the Solkin calendar was a 260-day sacred cycle, used for religious ceremonies. However, the most fascinating was the long count calendar, which brought about the 2012 end of the world interpretation. Unlike their other calendars, the long count tracked longer periods of time and used units called baktuns, with each baktun containing 144,000 days. The current long count cycle, according to the Maya, began on August 11, 3114 BCE, marking the start of a new era. This cycle was said to complete its 13th baktun on December 21, 2012. However, rather than symbolizing an end, the close of the baktun was viewed as a time of renewal and transition, the completion of one cycle and the start of another. The Maya's view of time was cyclical, reflecting their belief in continuous cosmic cycles rather than a linear path. This perspective shows that for the Maya, time was part of an eternal flow, with each cycle offering opportunities for transformation and new beginnings. Their sophisticated astronomical understanding remains one of the most impressive legacies of this ancient civilization. The Maya long count calendar is one of the most fascinating aspects of Maya civilization, and was central to the widespread 2012 end of the world theories. This calendar was distinct from their other systems, like the Hab and Solkin, because it was designed to track extremely long spans of time. Unlike modern calendars, the Maya long count did not simply cycle through months and years, but rather counted days in units called baktuns. Each baktun contained 144,000 days, or approximately 394 years. The long count calendar began on what the Maya regarded as the creation date of the current world, August 11, 3114 BCE. This day marked the start of a new era in Maya mythology, and was thought to be the beginning of their current cosmic age. According to Maya calculations, the 13th baktun would end on December 21, 2012. However, this date was not a prediction of a catastrophic end. Instead, it marked the end of a major cycle and the beginning of a new one. This concept of cycles was deeply ingrained in Maya beliefs, where time was viewed as an ever-repeating, circular process, rather than a straight line toward an end point. The end of the long count calendar on December 21, 2012, became a major global phenomenon in modern times, sparking theories about an apocalyptic event. Yet, according to experts in Maya studies, this was a misinterpretation. In Maya tradition, the end of a baktun was a time of renewal, not destruction. This completion was significant in the Maya worldview, as it symbolized the rebirth of the world. Their cyclical understanding of time, where each period is followed by regeneration, reflects a profound respect for nature's cycles, and a belief in continual cosmic renewal. This unique perspective on time and history makes the Maya calendar not only a tool for measuring time, but also a way of connecting humanity to the universe. The end of the 13th baktun, therefore, was a reminder of continuity and new beginnings. Rather than an ominous deadline, the date December 21, 2012, has captivated people around the world, largely due to its connection with the Maya long count calendar. According to this calendar, this date marked the end of the 13th baktun, a major cycle lasting around 394 years. Many saw this as a signal of something significant, interpreting it as a prophecy for the end of the world. However, what did the Maya themselves believe about this important date? The Maya viewed time as cyclical, with each cycle representing renewal rather than finality. In their culture, the completion of a baktun was a reason for ceremonies and celebrations, symbolizing the end of one cosmic age and the beginning of another. In other words, December 21, 2012, was not seen as a moment of destruction, but rather as a transition. This belief stemmed from the Maya understanding of the universe as a series of cycles that continuously rebirth and regenerate. Despite this, modern interpretations of the 2012 date led to a global phenomenon, fueled by media and popular culture. Books, movies, and articles speculated on possible cataclysms, from natural disasters to cosmic events, often ignoring the Maya's true intentions behind the date. These misinterpretations stemmed from misunderstandings of the Maya calendar and ideas that aligned with modern fears rather than ancient beliefs. Experts in Maya studies have emphasized that there is no evidence of an ancient Maya prophecy predicting the end of the world in 2012. Instead, scholars describe it as a symbolic end of one period and the hopeful beginning of another. The fascination with apocalyptic theories reflects more about modern society's concerns than the Maya's worldview, highlighting how ancient knowledge is sometimes transformed by contemporary anxieties and misunderstandings. So, rather than a doomsday warning, December 21, 2012, was a marker of continuity. In the eyes of the Maya, it was a natural point of transition, urging reflection, renewal, and an appreciation for the cycles that connect us to the universe. The legacy of this date reminds us that time, as the Maya understood it, is an ever-turning wheel of cosmic life. The 2012 Maya calendar prophecy captivated global attention, but much of it stemmed from misunderstandings and the influence of media sensationalism. As the date approached, countless articles, documentaries, and movies appeared, each claiming that the Maya had predicted a catastrophic event. But this portrayal was a far cry from the beliefs held by the ancient Maya themselves. Much of the confusion around the 2012 prophecy came from a modern desire to sensationalize ancient knowledge. Media outlets highlighted apocalyptic interpretations, creating a narrative of disaster that was both exciting and terrifying for audiences. This interpretation focused on fears of the world ending through scenarios like massive earthquakes, deadly meteor impacts, or devastating solar storms. These ideas, however, had no basis in Maya teachings or the long count calendar itself. Experts in Maya studies repeatedly tried to clarify that the Maya saw December 21, 2012, as a symbolic transition rather than an apocalypse. Yet, the allure of a mysterious end date for humanity was too powerful to be overlooked by popular culture. Films like 2012, directed by Roland Emmerich, further fueled fears by depicting a world thrown into chaos on that date. The film's scenes of massive tidal waves and collapsing cities became iconic, embedding the apocalyptic association in public perception. The media hype surrounding 2012 is a classic example of how ancient wisdom can be misunderstood. reshaped, and used to feed modern anxieties, rather than focusing on the rich, complex worldview of the Maya, which sees time as an endless cycle. The narrative became one of sudden, dramatic finality. In this way, 2012 became less about Maya beliefs, and more about contemporary fears and fascination with the unknown. By studying this media-driven misinterpretation, we gain insight not only into the Maya, but also into the power of storytelling and its effect on public perception. The real lesson from the 2012 prophecy may be less about an end, and more about how easily modern ideas can reshape ancient knowledge. The 2012 Maya prophecy had a profound impact on people around the world, sparking a mix of fear, curiosity, and even excitement. As December 21, 2012, drew closer, many people genuinely believed that the world could be facing its final days. Some viewed it as an opportunity to reflect on their lives, while others took extreme measures in preparation for an expected disaster. The anticipation for this supposed end of the world inspired diverse reactions. Some people began stockpiling food, water, and emergency supplies, preparing for the worst. Others sold their belongings, left their jobs, or moved to remote areas, believing it would give them a better chance of survival. Some groups even gathered in what they considered safe zones, places thought to be shielded from any natural disasters or cosmic events. These actions show the powerful effect that the fear of an apocalyptic event can have on people's behavior, especially when media reinforces such fears. On the other hand, some people saw the 2012 prophecy as a moment of potential spiritual transformation rather than a doomsday warning. In cities around the world, gatherings were held to celebrate December 21, 2012, as a day of renewal and new beginnings. People meditated, participated in spiritual workshops, and held ceremonies in honor of what they interpreted as the start of a new era. This more hopeful outlook mirrored the original Maya perspective, which viewed the end of the baktun as a time of transition rather than destruction. Ultimately, the diverse responses to the 2012 prophecy reflected a broader human tendency to search for meaning and purpose, especially when faced with uncertainty. The reactions showed how people interpret predictions through their own cultural and personal lenses, reshaping ancient beliefs into something that resonates with modern anxieties or hopes. The widespread reactions to 2012 also demonstrate how deeply humans are influenced by the idea of an end, whether it is an end of an era or an entire world. For many, December 21, 2012, was a chance to consider life's mysteries, bringing both fear and inspiration into focus. As anticipation for December 21, 2012, grew, scientists and Maya scholars felt compelled to address the misconceptions surrounding the so-called prophecy. Experts emphasized that the date did not mark an impending apocalypse, but rather the end of a calendar cycle for the Maya, similar to a New Year's Eve on a grander scale. Archaeologists, astronomers, and historians alike stressed that there was no evidence suggesting that the Maya foresaw a cataclysmic event. One of the most prominent voices in debunking the 2012 myth was NASA. The organization released multiple statements and videos, clarifying that there were no expected astronomical events on December 21, 2012, that could pose a danger to Earth. NASA scientists debunked theories ranging from planetary alignments causing gravitational disruptions to mythical planets like Nibiru supposedly colliding with Earth. According to NASA, these ideas were based on pseudoscience and did not align with any known astronomical data. Maya scholars also played a crucial role in addressing public confusion. Experts in Maya culture explained that the end of the 13th baktun was a symbolic milestone, not a destructive prediction. According to Maya beliefs, cycles represented renewal rather than finality. Scholars like Dr. Mark Van Stone, a prominent researcher on Maya glyphs, explained that Maya records and inscriptions made no mention of apocalyptic events tied to 2012. Instead, the Maya often described the end of cycles with phrases expressing optimism, renewal, and the promise of continuity. Despite these efforts, the widespread fear persisted. The allure of an ancient prophecy and media coverage amplified public interest. For many, the scientific explanations did not diminish the sense of mystery surrounding 2012. The event highlighted how public fascination with ancient cultures often clashes with scientific reasoning, creating narratives that are more fiction than fact. In this case, the voices of experts offered valuable insights, reminding people to consider historical context and evidence. The response of scientists and scholars to the 2012 prophecy underscores the importance of critical thinking. While the fear of December 21, 2012, has faded, it remains a powerful example of how ancient beliefs can be misinterpreted, reshaped, and amplified in modern culture. When December 21, 2012, finally arrived, the world watched closely. But ultimately, the day passed without any apocalyptic events, no catastrophic earthquakes, no cosmic alignments, and no solar storms disturbed life on Earth. For many, this was simply a confirmation that the Maya prophecy had been misunderstood or misrepresented. One of the primary reasons nothing happened on that day lies in the nature of the Maya long count calendar itself. The calendar did not predict destruction but marked the completion of the 13th baktun, a period that symbolized the end of a major cycle. The Maya understood time as an eternal series of cycles, each leading into the next. For them, the end of a baktun was not the end but a transition. Much like turning the page to a new chapter, scientists also emphasized that there were no known cosmic or geological events expected on December 21, 2012. NASA debunked numerous theories surrounding that date, from planetary alignments to rogue planets, by pointing out that these scenarios had no scientific basis. Astronomers confirmed that such phenomena would have been detectable and predictable well in advance if they posed any genuine threat to Earth. For the Maya themselves, December 21, 2012, likely held symbolic meaning rather than literal predictions. They regarded the end of a baktun as a chance for renewal, aligning with their belief that the cosmos operates in a continuous cycle of creation and rebirth. The significance lay not in a physical event but in the shift of cosmic energy, an idea that emphasized transformation rather than destruction. In the end, nothing happened on December 21, 2012, because there was never a reason for anything catastrophic to occur. The date was misinterpreted and sensationalized, reflecting a modern fascination with apocalyptic ideas rather than an ancient prophecy. It stands as a reminder of how powerful narratives can shape public perception, even when rooted in misunderstandings of historical knowledge. For the Maya, the end of a calendar cycle did not signify destruction, but rather the continuation of a cosmic journey. The long count calendar's completion of its 13th baktun on December 21, 2012, was seen as a profound transition, marking the conclusion of one era and the dawn of another. The Maya concept of time revolved around cycles, with each baktun or period of time flowing naturally into the next, reflecting their belief in an interconnected universe. To understand the true meaning of a baktun's end, It's essential to recognize how the Maya viewed time itself. For them, time was not a straight line, but a series of repeating cycles, where each end brought a new beginning. The cycle's conclusion was an opportunity to reflect on the past and prepare for what lay ahead. This cyclical approach is evident in their religious ceremonies, architecture, and myths, which emphasized harmony and balance with the cosmos. The end of the 13th baktun, therefore, symbolized renewal rather than an ominous end. In Maya culture, the transition between baktuns was a moment to honor the gods, perform rituals, and acknowledge the sacred forces that governed life. The Maya used these transitions to reaffirm their connection with the universe, with rituals celebrating the divine energies that sustained their world. They saw these cycles as chances for personal and communal growth, emphasizing transformation over fear. By understanding the Maya perspective, we see how the 2012 date was misunderstood. It was not a prophecy of doom, but a reminder of the cosmic rhythm that governs life. The true significance of this date lies in its message of continuity, resilience, and the ever-turning cycles of creation. For the Maya, the cycle's end was a time to celebrate the eternal nature of the universe, reinforcing that each ending is simply a step toward new beginnings. The 2012 Maya prophecy, while misinterpreted, offers valuable insights into how ancient beliefs continue to influence modern perspectives. Though the Maya did not predict the end of the world, the global fascination with December 21, 2012, highlights our society's ongoing curiosity with apocalyptic ideas and mythical predictions. This interest reveals more about modern anxieties than it does about the Maya's worldview, showing how people often turn to ancient prophecies in times of uncertainty. Throughout history, myths and prophecies have been used to make sense of the unknown and give meaning to life's unpredictable events. The idea of an end date provided a sense of closure or understanding, something that many find comforting when faced with questions about the future. The 2012 prophecy was particularly captivating because it tapped into universal themes of change, renewal, and rebirth, which are common in myths from cultures around the world. For many, December 21, 2012, became an opportunity to reflect on the world's direction. Some saw it as a chance to reconsider humanity's impact on the planet, urging for environmental awareness and a return to more harmonious living. Others viewed it as a symbolic marker, encouraging people to let go of past fears and embrace personal transformation. In this way, the prophecy's misinterpretation inadvertently sparked discussions on topics like sustainability, spiritual growth, and the cycles of life. The legacy of the 2012 prophecy reminds us that myths and ancient beliefs still resonate in modern times. Even if misunderstood, they offer a framework for exploring life's bigger questions. Rather than focusing on endings, the Maya message encourages us to see life as a continuous cycle, where every challenge is an opportunity for renewal. This perspective can inspire us to consider change as a path forward, respecting the wisdom that ancient cultures offer about our place in the universe. The Maya civilization's view of the universe was deeply rooted in harmony with cosmic forces, shaping their daily lives and spiritual beliefs. They saw themselves as connected to the universe in a way that required balance and respect for natural cycles. For the Maya, time and existence were governed by the movements of the heavens, which they meticulously tracked. To understand their place within this cosmic order, their calendars were a testament to this worldview. Each cycle, whether it was the 260-day Solkin, the 365-day Hab, or the longer baktun cycles of the long count, represented cosmic rhythms that influenced human life. The Maya believed that these cycles mirrored the energies of the universe, each one holding spiritual significance. By aligning their actions, rituals, and festivals with these cycles, they sought to live in harmony with the divine forces that shaped their world. The Maya's architecture also reflects this connection to the cosmos. Many of their temples and ceremonial structures were built in alignment with celestial events like solstices and equinoxes. For example, the Pyramid of Kukulkan at Chichen Itza is famous for creating the appearance of a snake slithering down its steps during the equinox. These structures served as reminders of the Maya's commitment to cosmic harmony, blending the physical and spiritual realms. At its core, the Maya worldview encouraged balance, resilience, and renewal. By honoring the cycles of time, they viewed themselves as participants in the universe's continuous cycle of life, death, and rebirth. This perspective on harmony with the cosmos offered the Maya a profound sense of purpose and connection, one that still fascinates and inspires us today. The Maya's legacy teaches us to appreciate the natural rhythms that connect all things, reminding us of our own role in the vastness of the cosmos. For the Maya, the end of a calendar cycle symbolized renewal rather than finality, emphasizing the importance of rebirth and transformation. Each baktun, or time period, was viewed as a significant era within a larger cosmic cycle. When one baktun ended, it was an invitation to reflect, renew, and start fresh, rather than a sign of something ominous or destructive. This cyclical view was essential to the Maya understanding of time and existence. The Maya concept of time wasn't a straight line with a beginning and an end, but rather a series of interconnected cycles. They believed that life followed natural patterns of birth, growth, death, and rebirth. When a baktun came to a close, it was a sacred moment that held potential for change and transformation. By embracing the end of a cycle as an opportunity for renewal, the Maya strengthened their connection with the universe and reaffirmed their role within the cosmic order. This cycle of renewal was reflected in Maya rituals and ceremonies, where they honored the gods and sought guidance for the next phase of their journey. Celebrations were held to mark the transition from one baktun to the next, symbolizing continuity and unity with the forces that shaped their world. The Maya saw these cosmic shifts as a chance to realign with divine energies and prepare for what lay ahead, viewing each transition as a reminder of life's eternal nature. The Maya's understanding of cycles reminds us that endings are not to be feared, but embraced as chances for growth and transformation. Their perspective encourages us to approach change with acceptance, recognizing that every end brings a new beginning. This wisdom continues to resonate today, offering a powerful message of resilience and hope in the face of life's natural transitions. The Maya's concept of time and cosmic cycles offers a timeless message for today's world: embrace change, seek harmony, and understand that every ending is a chance for renewal. Though the 2012 prophecy was widely misinterpreted, the underlying wisdom from Maya beliefs remains valuable. They saw life as a continuous cycle of transformation, where each phase, whether it brought challenges or blessings, was a part of a larger cosmic rhythm. In modern life, where many people feel a disconnection from nature and the universe, the Maya's perspective offers a reminder to live in harmony with the world around us. Their reverence for cycles encourages us to appreciate the natural flow of time and the balance within it. By recognizing that growth often comes through change, we can approach life's transitions with greater resilience. just as the Maya viewed each baktun's end as a moment for reflection and renewal. This ancient wisdom also inspires us to consider our place in the universe. With humility and respect, the Maya believed that humans were not separate from the cosmos, but deeply connected to it. Their understanding of cycles and rebirth invites us to see ourselves as part of something far greater than individual experience. Today, this perspective encourages sustainable living and a more thoughtful approach to how we treat the Earth, reminding us of our responsibility to future generations. In a world often focused on immediate results and linear progress, the Maya message of cycles and balance can teach us to value the present moment, while respecting the past and future. It's a legacy that invites us to see each stage of life as meaningful and interconnected, showing us that true wisdom lies in embracing the cyclical nature of existence. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.